Living in informal settlements, challenges, and solution models. More than 1 billion people worldwide live in informal settlements. Let's take a look at Cape Town, South Africa, to understand the challenges that come with growing informal settlements and ways to tackle them. Cape Town is a culturally diverse metropolis with millions of inhabitants. However, South Africa's long history of apartheid left a huge gap between the rich and the poor. This is evident through the numerous large townships that sprawl across the city. Planners have to address the challenge of social equity and narrow the gap between wealth and poverty. On the outskirts of the city, townships are made up of formal and informal settlements. And one wonders, how do formal and informal townships differ? In addition to clear property titles, formal settlements and townships have access to roads, electricity, water, sanitation, and social facilities. In contrast, informal settlements are characterized by a lack of infrastructure. The lack of connection to economic centers and insufficient provision for residents inevitably lead to poor living conditions and unequal opportunities for the population. Informal settlements consist of clusters of simple, sometimes improvised shacks. Accessing sanitation facilities, electricity, or water often requires leaving the dwellings. Due to high levels of crime, this journey is dangerous, especially for children, teenagers, and women, even if it's only 100 meters long. Nevertheless, township communities often exhibit strong bonds, and cultural expression plays a crucial role in their lives. The Western Cape Government and the Informal Settlement Support Program, ISSP, are organizations that work together with NGOs to implement measures for supporting settlements and developing living spaces. For planners, it is crucial to collaborate with local communities and residents of informal settlements to mutually benefit from ideas and resources. The Urban Think Tank is an NGO which offers alternative approaches to the challenges of townships. It aims to promote social change, address inequalities, and empower urban communities such as those in Khayelitsha, one of Cape Town's largest settlements. In Khayelitsha, the NGO transformed unstructured clusters of small shacks with no designated access into a planned urban area of dwellings with their own addresses. Ikayalami is another NGO rethinking and upgrading shelters. It engages in a form of reblocking, which involves the spatial reorganization of settlements. This leads to the creation of defined pathways and roads and creates room for public and semi-public spaces and the provision of infrastructure and basic services. Ikayalami specializes in upgrading existing informal structures. There are many shacks that are leaky, making them unsafe. Through the intervention of Ikayalami, the shacks were raised onto a new foundation to prevent flooding and create a safe space. iShack is another organization dedicated to improving informal settlements by addressing specific issues. For instance, the installation of solar energy is among iShack's key measures to enhance life in informal settlements. A solar panel provides sufficient energy for 3 light bulbs and a mobile phone charger, reducing residents' reliance on paraffin and candles. Through these examples of projects that have emerged through the collaboration of planners, NGOs, government officials, and informal settlements residents, it becomes clear how much can be achieved through a cooperation across diverse disciplines and stakeholders. Despite all initiatives in the informal settlements of Cape Town, the challenges persist and continue to be a reality for a large portion of the urban population. To achieve long-term success and progress in developing quality living spaces, it is crucial to keep raising awareness about social injustices.